Alright, gonna do a quick rundown of the tackle here while the dog's outside. And this is dedicated to my dad and all the fishermen before me. That's wifey's little box. She doesn't really use it. She digs into my stuff when she needs something. So we got our, because they like to call me the Jigmeister, or at least Mustangs does, Mr. Mark. Jigs, bobbers. I might put some plastics in there, but there's some jig heads there, mostly big stuff. A couple little ones, some sinkers tucked in there, some old timer jigs from some legends we grew up with. A bunch of bobbers, assorted stuff. And we got trolling and crankbaits. Got mostly storm stuff in there. Hot tots. I don't know what them divers on top are. Those are like hot tots. Some lightning shad, wiggle warts, flatfish, whatever those things are. Some zonars, whatever. Cotton cordels, thunderstick, crawdad, something, wally diver. Fat-free shad, some man divers, wally divers or something, bunch of divers, deep divers, stick baits, some jointed rebels. Gotta thank Mark for getting me hooked on rebels. Good old Rapalas. Some rattling rouges, rattling rugs, whatever they are. Oh yeah, the basserinos, jitterbugs, Topwater Tal, Rapalas, and some other junk got thrown in there. Then we got Auntie Sue's box that I'm taking over. Twosies. Left some of her stuff in there. We gotta have that. And still some of her stuff in there. I put my fly stuff in there temporarily. The Vibrix. Gotta have the Vibrix. Hooks and leaders. Gotta get some more stuff in that box. It's kind of lacking. A few spinners, rooster tails, daredevils, little Cleos, some other salmon stuff. Gotta get some more of that stuff. And then we got my box that I took over from Dad. Kind of still modifying. This one is my primary box, and still modifying, going through that. And this, gonna probably get rid of the spinner baits, put them in a separate spinner bait box, because they're just a pain. I don't really use them. And got like my walleye jigs and some hooks, sinkers, beads, terminal tackle, hooks, a little jiggy box, kind of my go-to stuff I use all the time for the most part, and a little Daredevil, spinner, zoner, Cleo, go-to box. Again, this is my primary box that I carry with me. Gotta have the Fire Tiger, mostly Rapala stuff in there. A couple other things. Fire Tiger hasn't been my greatest card. This one at times can be phenomenal. My Crawdad box. And just a bunch of stuff, some wiggle wart, a couple wiggle warts, flatfish, or yeah, some other crawdaddy looking stuff. This one I just kind of threw together. Got the fat-free shad, crawdad looking thing, deep diver Rapala, clown, deep, semi-deep Rapala. Some old G-finish. Oh, those G-finish baits have been crazy good at times, and this is one that I just inherited. And other miscellaneous stuff. This one has been modified, and it's like a cheapy Norman lure, and that has caught some fish. And of course, thank you, Mark, for getting me turned on to the Rebel. And that is the little thunder stick that popped that walleye down in just north of the walleye hole on the river. So that's my primary box. This is gonna be another little carry for hiking type carry box. Haven't got the other side of it yet. Sinkers, other stuff. That was my Vibrick box, not anymore. It's supposed to be, I think, for flies, so we're probably gonna make it a fly box. And Topwater Tal, gotta have that tiny torpedo. The teeny torpedo, not so much, but that tiny torpedo. Thank you, Tommy. I think you gave that to me. The poppers, some imitation stuff, some other stuff, chug bugs. I'm waiting for those to do some damage. We got some other flatfish stuff that I plan on using, Lake Michigan. And last but not least, soft baits, plastic worms tubes. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, that's whose that is. You got a few worms to go through there. Some bulk stuff. And all the little stuff that was in the jig box is in that box. Little frog box. There's some other stuff in that bag. Some yeah, what are they? Pork rind, pork tails, whatever. Bass strip, pork rind. And some trout bait stuff. Gotta have the stank. That's about it. And there's some other little stuff in the trolling bags. Got trolling weights and my clips for the planing boards. And planing boards are still in the shed. Oh yeah, there's like another yellow bag in the shed with all the big musky stuff. There's a couple of buckets of ice fishing stuff. There's, yeah, lots more.